what's up everybody, this is Reese from CeeManga and welcome to my review of One Piece chapter 743, Dressrosa Quakes. So you know what, a lot of things actually happened in this chapter considering it took what, half of the bloody chapter just to say, oh yeah, all the toys have now returned to humans. But yeah, obviously last week didn't review, I was kind of like really busy with work, so you know, I'm just going to quickly say a little something about it. I actually did enjoy the flashback stuff that happened, you know, like learning about Kuros, how he met Rebecca's mother, how they got together, how he got turned into a toy, how she died. It was actually pretty interesting, you know, the thing of like, oh, because he got turned into a toy, she didn't remember the fact that she had to stay where she was and then ran and got killed. That's actually kind of a nice little touch. But to be honest, that kind of was the only real good point in that chapter, just that little flashback. Other than that, I just thought the ending was complete and utter bullshit. I don't care what anyone says, it was just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. You know, obviously this leads into the beginning of this chapter, so you know, Usopp's stupid ass face was enough to knock out Sugar by making her scream so hard that she passed out. Seriously, what the hell? You know, that just kind of like puts Usopp in the stupid comic relief character type, you know? It just seems useless, for God's sake. It's really frustrating. You know, I was like kind of hoping that he would do like a little bit of battle, a little bit of a fight. You know, he wouldn't have got his ass kicked so badly. He would have like used this maybe his slingshot from afar to just shoot whatever the hell that ball, the spicy pepper ball thing. He could have just shot that into Sugar's mouth from afar. You know, he's supposed to be a brilliant sniper. He's supposed to be really good. So why couldn't he have done that? But anyway, with all this, toys are now back to humans. So all that toy stuff's now done. We don't have to care about any of this stupid little side plot thing to get everyone back to normal. That is now done, meaning we can now actually go into some proper meaningful battles. We ain't got to deal with stupid cowardly Usopp anymore until the next arc. But yeah, so yeah, it's actually kind of strange to see all them toys turn back. You know, it's just like there's such a wide array of characters that were transformed. Is really weird. So I think the strangest one had to be, well, the animals. You know, why did they bother transforming the animals? Couldn't Don Flamingo have just like used his haki to completely subdue him and then train them, kind of like obviously how Luffy did with the Kraken, stuff like that? Because it's obvious that Don Flamingo has haki. If you're in the New World and you don't have haki, you shouldn't be there. So yeah, it was just kind of weird, you know, just seeing that. It's like, okay, so there's scary looking animals, why? But yeah, obviously all this has caused a giant commotion, so it looks like Fujitora is now going to come back, well, come into it and kind of like, you know, sort it out, calm down this big rabble. But yeah, after, you know, the whole toys turning back and everything, things actually did move very, very quickly. We got a little shot of Frankie in his defeated state. Still not happy about how he got defeated, but either way, he's happy, plan succeeded. I would have thought that, you know, Frankie wouldn't have lost so bad. He could have just used, what, his Frankie laser and took all of them out at once. Come on, that laser's too powerful. Why didn't he just use it? He could have taken out everybody, like, in a millisecond. So, yeah, either way, Kuros, he's now back to normal. First thing he did though, which I was like, wow, he basically went and decapitated Don Flamingo. It's like, what the hell? You actually saw the guy's head fly. It's a bit, you know, surprising, just like, wow, he went there so quick. You know, there wasn't kind of like a little bit of a battle or anything. It's just literally, boom, decapitate, done. But we all know Don Flamingo ain't hurt or nothing. He's probably going to use like his puppet strings to sew himself back together, or you're going to find that, oh yeah, as long as his strings are attached to him or something, he can't die. Kind of like, what was her name? Raggio from Kill la Kill, you know, no matter what you did, as long as there was a life thread there, she came back, you know, you can't kill her, she's immortal. So, something like that's probably going to happen with Doflamingo. It's pretty obvious, you know. But yeah, final part of this chapter was obviously Sabo being a badass. I don't care about what he just did there, it looked friggin' awesome. It's like, obviously first thing he said was something about the ring has a core. I'm not sure like if this is some cryptic thing of the ring being used for something evil, or whether it's just the fact that, oh yeah, this ring actually has a weak spot and this is it. So after that he unleashed his crazy cool dragon's breath attack and it looked friggin' awesome. What it did, that thing has so much destructive force. It just took out the ring in what, a millisecond. The thing just burst into little pieces. So yeah, that there was pretty much that chapter, you know. So I'm actually kind of wondering where Oda's going to be going next, like what he's going to be doing in the Colosseum, how that's going to pan out. Because that one there is actually kind of now a bit like, huh, what's going on? It's a bit kind of weird. You know, it's like, you can't really kind of see the end goal that's in sight for it. We all know obviously all the prisoners are going to get released. You know, King Riku's gonna come back into power and all that stuff. We know all that stuff, but it's kind of like, how are they actually gonna be going about all this stuff in the Colosseum now? Who's gonna take the devil fruit? What's happening there? So yeah, like I said, I'm actually now really looking forward to seeing what's actually gonna be happening next. I definitely want to see how Don Flamingo comes back to life, because we all know he ain't dead. I want to see if my theory's right. But yeah, other than that, chapter end part was alright. Beginning dragged out a little, but that's about it. But other than that, I thought it was alright. Not bad chapter. So yeah, what did you guys think about this chapter? You can let me know in your comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, helps out a lot. Or if you want to give a thumbs down, let us know why. You know, with obviously some comments. And don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So I'll see you next time.